the hiatus. This is not high quality content. This is to save you from the Rona. Probably my favorite racist moment was driving back from Kansas City and just passing the barn and just on the one side just spray painted big letters nigger lover. I was like, oh fuck.
Is that like?
Did I see what I thought I saw?
Is that an offer,
on the
or
next
was it
side
like a
of it,
bar?
hold on. On the next side of it, as I pass it, I look to my left, and it definitely says in big words, "nigger lover." And I was like, okay, okay, I think I saw that, and thankfully, I could see in my rearview mirror on the last side. For sure, it does say nigger lover. It does say okay.
JK on the other side.
I know where I am now. Okay.
It's like going to a gas station and seeing a Confederate flag.
You're like,
Yeah, I can't. Just take the fucking flag doin. Like, it lasted 4 years, and that's your heritage? That's fucking sad.
That's because it's the same county. It's the same place that I saw Confederate flags as I saw that, and I was like, that's why we tie those things together, because they always happen to be in the same place.
Coincidentally.
It's not like I want to be here. It's like y'all wanted to be here.
It's like you hear someone call you a monkey, and then you just look up and you see the flag, and the fucking X-Files theme starts playing.
It's almost like it's related.
Onesies, twosies, redsies, bluesies.
But I think most black people have the actual devastating racist moments, and they have the more like funny ones. It's like, oh man. And the fact that you have those two different situations, you have a funny one and then a sad one, means there's way too much of it.
I think the funniest, I don't know if I've told the story before, like the funniest racism that Gabby and I have ever encountered was when we were at Convergys, which is obviously the best place to be.
Yeah.
And we were like leaving for work one day, and I was giving her a hug and a kiss goodbye in the parking lot, and some dude in a car drive by and just screams Oreo. That was genuinely entertaining to me.
Was it entertaining because you got hungry immediately after?
Well, I mean, I'm fat, so yes, I had to go and eat Oreos, but also I was kissing my wife, who happens to be black, and I'm neon white. So
and had just ate Oreos.
I busted you glisten in the dark, my dude.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Yes,
Kill
exactly.
yourself.
He's giving you permission. That's nice.
That's true.
But yeah, I think there's way too much that you could have those different situations going on at the same time.
Yeah. Oh no. You forget, Ricky. White people don't have funny racist stories.
We don't.
But like black people will start going like, "Hey man, this is like the most hilarious thing happened to me. Horrible racism, but somehow funny."
Because it happens so often that you're just like, God
You just
damn
get
it.
used to it.
He's like,
No, I remember I was at a coffee shop one time in college, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going over a story." By the time I was getting arrested, like me and a friend got pulled over at night by the cops. And we were making jokes like, "Oh, I hope they don't pull us out the car." And then 3 other cop cars show up.
Oh, Jesus.
You see how Brandon talked? Like, see how everyone else laughed? Because it was funny.
yeah, it's like, damn it. Every time.
The situation in itself is hilarious. It is still a horrible time, but it is also hilarious. And that's what makes it fucked up.
Well, yeah, it's just like whenever I went to jail and a dude asked me about my suit. I was just
And
got
now
told.
you have to start to tell the story, Vince.
Yeah.
The podcast, you got to do it now.
We're there-ish, fine.
It's almost like he had a perfect segue and you just decided to like, fuck
Hey, you know what?
30 mud stomp your way through that one. So
Yes, I did.
Regardless,
you bastard.
What a bitch.
The occasions in which you experience weird degrees of racism are like here and there, but when they happen, they're so like they're like blaring and they're weird at the same time. But anyway, to get on with the story, I recall when I always labeled it as like the time I got super arrested because I didn't get like arrested and taken to one jail. I got arrested and taken to a jail, and then I bonded out of that one and got taken to another one. I bonded out of that one and got taken to another one because that's how paying off warrants works apparently. Anyway, I get pulled over, so I should give you some prep for my day, all right? Because it matters. It does matter. The homie Jesse came through, hooked me up with an interview, so I'm like, fuck it, dog. I'm gonna step the game up. I'm gonna put on a suit, dress shoes, the whole deal. I'm talking about like I'm extra fluffy, but I was plush though. Like I was crushing it. So I
You
leave.
just look yourself in the mirror. Nothing could go wrong for me today.
Well, it was more like, hey, we're gonna do great today. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get shit done. And
Gonna be a good day.
God. And it's always sad that I be sitting there thinking, oh yeah, man, this is gonna work out. But no, so get ready, get in my car, and I drive to go do this interview. Go to the interview. The interview was like it was cool. Just normal interview stuff. They asked me about myself, and then whenever they offered me to ask about them, I was like, nah, dog, I came here to interview, so like it'd be weird if I asked you questions because I was young and dumb. So anyway, I ultimately leave, and then I'm leaving y'all a message. Like that, I think my favorite part about it was I was leaving y'all a message. Just go, hey, yeah, went and done this interview, this, that, and the other. Wop, and mid-sentence, I get pulled over. I'm not even a full.
Yo, we didn't hear from you for days.
Nah, you didn't hear from me for the whole rest of the day. And this is how I left the message.
We were all worried as fuck, man.
Dude, yeah, but see, it was only that day though. So like, okay, look. So I was holding the button, and I was just like, yo, this, that, and the other. Just finished with the interview, and then the lights came on up behind me. I was like, hey, I'm getting pulled over right now, so I might talk to y'all later.
I don't even think you said that. I thought you just said, I gotta go, which is way worse.
Yeah, like I gotta go. It was just like
You were just giving into it.
What was
Yeah,
the
like,
inflection on it? Was it I gotta go or was I gotta go?
No. I think it was specifically, oh shit, I gotta go. I think that was what it. I think that's how he said
I
it.
literally said, I'm
Well,
getting
that could have
pulled
been
over.
anything. That could have been
I gotta
getting pulled
go.
over.
I don't
or
think you said you were getting
diarrhea.
pulled over.
Oh no, I told y'all I was getting pulled over because I have to tell somebody I'm getting pulled over in case a nigga go
You
missing.
show up missing, yeah.
Yeah, I
How
had
do you
to
show up missing?
How you show up missing? Easy. You don't tell them, hey, I got to go. That's how it happens. So I literally said, I gotta go. But then I get pulled over. Cops ask me for the vanilla stuff. Hey, license, registration, whoop wop. No problem. I've done all those things before. I know both of those words. Let's go. So I give them my info, and they come back and they say, hey, can you step out the car for me? Real calm, almost like comfortable. And I'm like, okay, they're not stressing. I'm not stressing. We on the same page. Let's go.
No.
So I get out the car and they immediately like, hey, can we check your pockets for weapons? I'm like, yeah, sure. And they see me in a suit, dress shoes and everything. Still looking fresh. Still. But they see me in all my gear and they're like, okay. So you must have just got done with something. I was like, yeah, I just did an interview. And they're like, oh, okay. Didn't ask me how it went. They don't really want to know. But after they finished checking my pockets, this was all over like a 15-second span. They're like, okay, cool. And they started putting handcuffs on me. Didn't say, hey, we got to arrest you. Hey, we got to take you to jail for whatever reason. Nope, they just put me in handcuffs straight up. And I was like, whoa. Hey, I'm not like upset or nothing, but what's up? What's going on? And they said, and I quote, hey, yeah, your license is currently revoked and you've got warrants in this place, that place, the other place, and all this other shit. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's kind of steep. Can you explain to me the situation? And they're like, okay, we will, but we're gonna have to tow your car. Because I parked in a parking lot because I didn't want to just be in the street. I wanted people to be able to see me. So I parked in the parking lot and they're like, yeah, but this is like privately owned business. First of all, it's a Dollar Tree. Dollar General. That motherfucker, like the community really owns it. They allowed me to be there. They did them the favor. All right. So like, don't play no cards with me. So anyway,
Sir, we have to tow your car. And then like the cashier comes out. No, he's good to park it there. Nah, got to put it up on the truck. And then like the business owner comes out like, hey, no, it's good here.
yeah, exactly. And
It's gotta go. It's gotta go.
They were trying to volunteer my shit to leave. I was like, okay, fine. But do you mind if I hit up like a friend to see if they could just come pick the car up? And they're like, nah, we gotta tow it. No way of getting around that. This, that,
That's
that.
bullshit.
I'm like, wow, okay, fine, whatever. Like, I'm gonna discard all the bullshit. It is what it is. So they put me in their car. Now, a thing that I did not bring up is I'm a large fellow. I had a suit on, so obviously I'm going to do some degree of sweating. However, to add to that, this is like weird. Like the weather forgot that it's not summer anymore. October heat. Like it's not hot, but it's hot for when it is. So I'm sitting in this car. They put me in for about 30 minutes, and I swear to you, I could go into great detail about how the cops like acted the whole time we were waiting for someone to come tow my shit because they didn't want me to get my car pulled away properly or anything. But I'll simplify it to the only sentence that so there was the cop who arrested me, and then there was the other cop. She was showing this rookie cop how to police, I guess. And so, long story short, he hops in the car, and upon him hopping in the car, he just says, "Wow, it is hot in this car." And I just go, "Yeah, man, you're telling me I've been in here for a half hour." And he goes, "Oh, it's muggy." And I just go, "Sorry, couldn't avoid it, dude." and the whole time I'm sitting there like, all right, Vince, don't get upset. Just, bro, you got to make it through this occasion, and then just call your mama.
It's just
gonna be all right.
One time for the one time.
One time for the one time, bro. Just one time for the one time. I just got to take that L, just wrap up the whole day. Any plans I got, fuck them. Let's just do this. This is what we doing today, I guess. Go to the first jail station. They ain't shit. Also, the thing I never actually tell anybody about in the story, they had me in holding, but they made me go in. They made me swap into a jumpsuit and gave me my own cell, even though I was in holding. And I literally told them, I was like, "How much is my bail?" And they're like, "It's $500." And I was like, "All right, I can get that. Don't worry about it." And they're like, "Okay, we'll see." The whole time they was playing it off like, yeah, whatever, nigga. I know you can get out of here, but we gonna see if you end up having to stay over here over the weekend. So I was like, "Don't worry about it." They finally let me get my call. I called my mom. I'm like, "Ma, I am currently in jail. Can you please call these people at this number? Go ahead and throw them some money. I'm sorry, I love you. It wasn't my fault. It was my fault, but that's not the point. We'll talk about it." And she's like, okay. I'll go ahead and get it wrapped up. I was like, "Thanks, Ma," because my mom's a G and she handles shit like a champ. So they have me sit in this garbage ass cell that smells like wet farts and old mayonnaise, and they own exactly. That's dude.
Now,
dude. They just, I feel like anybody who shits themselves in the thing, they just like sweep it up after it dries, and then just spray it with like vanilla original Old Spice. So I finally get in contact with my mom, make sure she got the payment in, and she's waiting for them to call her back to say the payment's gone through. And so I'm waiting for that and for the police. Anyway, in that meantime, lunch shows up. Lunch is, okay, look, I don't eat fast food anymore, but even if back in the day I did eat fast food, I wouldn't eat this food. You couldn't pay me to eat this food. You could not give me my week's paycheck to eat this food for more than half a meal. So it might as well have just been like, I almost preferred if it was prison food. This shit was like it was like expired lean cuisine TV dinners, the ones that nobody wants. Not even like Salisbury
Not even
steak.
the good ones like Salisbury, yeah.
Right. Not even a good, bro. They had.
So it's not even like the Salisbury.
No, it's not, bruh. I'm talking.
Like,
look, they had
beef
a mac and cheese that I swear only came in block form when hot. It was absurd. It was disgusting. It was like, I was impressed at a point, to the point of like not even being mad. I was like, y'all niggas, where did y'all find this? Like, this that low key cut. Y'all, this is a collector's edition. I know this ain't no normal as like nobody sells this anywhere. You have to just come upon this. You found this in somebody's old freezer that you bought. Like, anyway. So after that's done, I go pass out because my body's trying to vomit and it really wants to, but like I'm not giving it that freedom, not in that place. So like I think 2 hours go by. And I'm trying to sleep the whole time because I'm not trying to listen to what my stomach's got to say about what just happened. And I'm not trying to think about the day. Fuck the whole day. It's fucked up. So I finally get cops come in and say, yeah, you finally got bonded. And I was like, hey, thanks, appreciate it. And they're like, okay, cool. So now you just gotta wait for the next county to come pick you up. And I'm like, who's next? And it was St. Anne. And I was like, okay, they deal with jail stuff all the time. So this should be a one and done. Like I know homies that have been to St. Anne. I've never been to St. Anne, but I know homies that have been to St. Anne. They pick me up. Cops transfer me. One takes the handcuffs off, the other one puts the handcuffs on, even worse. Even though this whole time, keep in mind, I was being pleasant as hell. I was being cordial. I was like, yo, this ain't y'all fault. This is all shit on me. I get that. I appreciate y'all for doing this. I know that it can be hard for y'all sometimes. I was trying to sympathize with them, my nigga. I was trying to be on their team. And they still put me in these shitty ass handcuffs and they tightened the shit too tight. I was old enough where I could like sleep wrong and fuck my shoulders up. And they were just setting me up for like bad sleep in the future. There was just no way of getting around that. So the most important part of the story comes from me being at St. Anne. I go to St. Anne. They finally get me all booked in and stuff. And no joke, I'm just sitting there in my cell and I was sitting there for less than 30 seconds. And one dude just goes, hey, yo, cell 3. Hey, cell 3. And I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know what they're talking about, why they're talking, or who they could be talking to. But then he just goes, hey.
Don't know his name. Cell 3.
He just goes, hey, bro, nigga in a suit. And I was like, there's nobody else in here in a suit. No, the guards ain't here. There ain't no judge in here with a suit on, okay? There ain't nobody else in this building with a suit. So I was like, okay, that's me. And I stood up. And he's like, yeah, bro, you cell 3. I was like, oh, okay, sure. And he goes, hey, what you got a suit on for? I was like, I had an interview earlier today. Hey, bro, how I go? And here's the problem.
Why did he ask you?
He had all the enthusiasm that I had when I left the house. And normally that would suffice. If he was a homie, I'd be like, bro, I think I did all right at the interview. We got in there. We got out of there. It was what's up. But that's if I was planning to talk to this Negro. Nigga, I'm in jail. I'm in jail, nigga. How do you think the interview went? Nigga, I'm in jail with a suit on. It literally cannot. I can look. If I came in that motherfucker with some flip flops, goddamn tore up tank top, and some. I'm talking about sweat and stain ridden sweatpants. Nobody would have asked me what my fucking name was, and I would have at least been comfortable. I'd have had a breeze or something. Bro, I was sweating this suit up like I was sweating this suit like a black salesman in any type of heat and any weather in the South. I was trying to keep it together. I was trying to keep it composed, but when this motherfucker asked me how my interview went, I snapped. I lost it. I lost it for a good 5 minutes because I was trying to be cool, but I was also trying to be like, bro, I'm in jail. What kind of question is that? I'm where you at, and how are you doing today? So
damn, cell 3, you could have just said bad.
Exactly, that's what happened. Dude was like, hey, look, you could have just said, man, it ain't going good. And I'm like, yeah, but bro, I'm in here with you. How are you doing? I've been in here since last week, and I'm like, all right, so pretty bad, huh? Okay, it's rough for all of us out here.
Pretty bad, huh?
I'm glad we recapped on this bullshit. But
Jesus.
I'm his own cell 3.
Seriously, where's my home?
Well, the best part was that dude. I don't even know if I ever elaborated this part with anybody. That dude left that cell eventually because we were just in the holding cells, and you actually have to go to jail. He got out the previous day and was back in jail the following day.
Like, he was back in jail like you forgot something? Oh,
exactly. So he...
Oh, shit, I left my glasses in that cell. Hold on, officer.
And came back. And then coming back, they had to put him through holding to just rebook him and everything. And then he left. And then somebody else came. And at that point, that person asked me the same question. And the only reason I never bring this up is because I didn't say anything at that moment. He said, "Hey man, why you got a suit on?" And somebody down the block literally goes, "Bro, he had an interview, but he's in jail. You don't need to ask him, bro. You don't need to ask him." And I was like, thank you, somebody else. Hey, who? I was like, "Hey, bro, you a real one."
That's some high level emotional intelligence.
Seriously, that's actually impressive.
You think that dude? Hold on. You think that dude was like, "Damn, I didn't know this cell block came with lore." Fuck.
They call that guy Dr. Phil. He's in cell 6.
Hey,
Oh,
so do you remember what happened when we were actually going to pay off the rest of the shit?
Oh man, I don't remember everything verbatim. I do recall two very specific things.
Do you remember why I was there?
Oh, because I didn't. I thought it was for something like I didn't have my license yet, and so we took care of that part after we did this.
No, you had me there because you thought you would have to pay more money, which you didn't have at the time.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I literally didn't have the money, so I had to hit up my mom's, and then I paid my mom's back like a week later. But I was just like, you caught me at how my bills come up. I was excited about getting a job, and I'm like, hey, my nigga, I'm broke, but I got gas this interview. What's up?
But so
oh man,
from what I remember about that, you invited me along because I was gonna help you pay your shit off, and then you would pay me back at some point else. Yeah. And then we got there, and
I'm scared this is gonna be you ain't pay me back yet story.
No. We got there. We go and something stupid happened that whole time. Like we got into an argument with somebody. I don't remember what that was about, but once we were at the front and we're asking, okay, how much we gotta pay and whatever, they're like, okay, looks like $3.43, and we were like, what? Yeah, your bond goes towards the charges of why you were arrested in the first place. Yep. And you're like, bet.
I was like, oh shit, you don't even need to be here, bro. I got this.
I remember when I got arrested, I was super worried because they were like, you're gonna need $600-700 again, and I got bailed out for $500. Went there with like everything I had. Went there with like jewelry that I had, and it ended up being like $275.
Yep, because that was the worst part is because so after St. Anne, I got bonded out of St. Anne, and the only cop that ever gave me any mind, Officer Powers. I'll remember that man's name for the rest of my life for multiple obvious reasons, but mainly because that dude said, hey, the previous officer told me that you were like super nice, and I was like, yeah, I try to be cool, calm, collected. I try to stay positive, all that stuff. And he's like, well, tell me about your day. And I told him about my day, and at the end of it, he was just like, look, I can book you and all this other stuff, but if I book you, then you're going to have to bond out here too, and I don't know if the payment will come through before we close for a weekend, so you have to stay here all weekend, or I could just let you go if you promise to go to court. I was like, sir, I will tattoo that court date on my forehead. I don't care what I got to do to show up on time. And he was like, oh yeah, perfect. So if you can promise me that, then yeah, you're good to go. I was like, you are the man. And then after that, I had to go get my fucking car and get my car out of pound with some bullshit. First of all, when they get away with just having
they act like that damn car is theirs.
Right. They'll act like, excuse me, sir, you can't just be coming through here and picking up your own property, goddammit. But anyway, the worst part of it was I couldn't find the place. I had the address, but the address didn't make any sense. It went to this lot that was just like a lot full of cars, but it was gated off. And I was trying to find out where I had to go give somebody my money. Cause
isn't that generally what an impound lot is?
That was just a lot. There was nobody there to give money. Literally, there was nobody there to accept anything from me. So I was like,
they didn't have like a little kiosk or anything like that.
I was how do I give you money if I can't give you money? Like, what the fuck?
There was one dog. There was one dog in the middle of the lot. I don't know if he was guarding anything. I don't know if he was supposed to be there. I don't know if he was staff.
I thought you were saying that, yeah, I got there, and it was just a parking lot that was gated.
Yeah, it was. It was.
But I thought that's just what it was. I thought that's what you were saying. What it was. It was a parking lot, not an impound.
No, it was.
I didn't get that the issue was that there was nobody to pay.
Exactly. It's just an impound, and so it's like I was like, I can't even pay you. I don't have a way. I go across, but look, this is what I found out. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with all this bullshit? I see somebody come out from a house off the porch. That looked like they just got their ass beat by the government. So I was like, oh, they definitely just paid to tow some shit. So where you come from? And it's like, yeah, man, they got the impound for the lot and everything over. You got to talk to these people in this building. I go inside, man. They giving me so much bullshit for just nothing to it. No type of quality to the bullshit they was putting me through. And I'm like, God, I just want to give you my money. Why is this hard? And they're like, oh, well, you got to have this, that, and the other. We need proof that you got this and this other shit. And I'm like, okay, see, this is the problem. Y'all out here asking for a whole bunch of information, and y'all know damn well I ain't got nothing. I am out here pocketless. But
it's a Sunday. I'm my ass out, double cheeked up.
I'm telling you, I was like, bro, I am regular broke. I am regular broke right now.
Regular ass.
And lo and behold, just going through all the bullshit with them, I still hate that business forever, and I hope they fail. I hope they don't never prosper.
I was like, they're already failing. It's just a house. Like, they lost their office building. Their office building got impounded. So they just turned the house into the impound.